Good morning, Minecraft, and welcome back to my town in the seed of Wolfden, which actually generated a nice mountain with a big hole in the middle of it. I still haven't figured out what to do with the hole. I built a castle over here, and I've got a town going on, and I recently went into the Nether, which, let me say, it's pretty nasty down there. Lots and lots of oceans of lava. I was going to show off another nether castle I found, but it's still kind of glitching on me a little bit. Not a lot, but it's not something I want to put in the recording. So for today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build another house. Of course, can't have a city without houses. So what I'm going to do is going to put one right here, and we have a little bit of some caves down there. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of terraforming to get a plot set up for a house. And a question I asked the Mine Fiend the other day was, is it possible to actually tame a second pet wolf? Back in 1.7, I had 6 wolves tamed and running around, and I knew people had dozens. I know when wolves first came out, Etho had about 20 of them, and this is not my pet. Archie is over on the other side, hanging out by the Shakespearean cottage. And I've tried taming this wolf here 3 or 4 times. Wasted whole stacks of bones just trying to tame him. So my question is, in the new update, is it possible to tame a second wolf? Has anybody succeeded? So I'm going to leave that question on the table, and what I'm going to do next is going to level out some of this land, create a set up a plot for building a house, and I will be right back. Hey, piggy. So we'll be right back. Yep. Alright, so what I was going for was another one of the L-shaped kind of houses. It's got a smaller section over here. I kind of wanted it to face the other direction, but when I looked back at it, I realized that I've got all this water over here to deal with instead. So I turned it around backwards, and I'm going to have the front of the house over here with a door, and we're going to have the back section over here, the smaller piece, and probably put in some double doors here. Now, unlike my other houses, like all those over there, and I think even this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sink the floor down 1 instead of putting the floor above ground level. I'm going to put it in the ground. So this is going to be the first house of this type that has a floor that's sunk into the ground. So if you've noticed that all the other houses have stairs leading up to the doors, well, this one's not. This one's going to have the doors right here. The one door is going to be right there, flush with the ground. And another thing that I'm going to have to do with this particular house is dig a basement, because there's already cave space down here, and it looks like there's already a nice little staircase, so I might just find a way to incorporate what's already down there into this house design. So gonna do that later on once I've got all the basics, the doors and the windows taken care of, and the walls and the roof. The wall, the floor, the roof, the windows, all that stuff comes first. Then I worry about digging a basement later. But I just might leave this exposed. Light it up a little bit so it doesn't get too nasty. Right. I think I'm going to put some torches back just to help keep things lit up. Now, as you can see, I've got a little bit of a pattern laid out here. This is going to be where, oh, there it is, the logs for the corners go, obviously. And the dirt is going to be where the actual walls are. And believe it or not, the cobblestone actually marks out where the windows are going to go. Normally I do it opposite, because the cobblestone as the walls is going to normally just stay there. But since I'm going to be using a different building material this time, I thought I would mark it out a little differently. So what I'm going to be using on this house, for the first and lower section, I'm actually going to use some of the nether brick that I've been collecting. So let's go ahead and lay that out where it's going to go. And in fact, it's going to replace all of that cobble as well. But I'm going to get back to that in a little bit. Wait a minute. Oh. Maybe that's a marking for the upper floor. Because this smaller section is only going to be one floor. In the other L-shaped house that I've dubbed the Shakespearean Cottage, the L portion of it is 2 stories. And this house, I'm going to try and do it a little differently. See how it turns out. Okay, there's that. Now I need one more floor, or one more layer. Yes, I could be doing this 2 at a time, but I'm still kind of marking things out and getting a feel for what it's going to be like. Once I've got the first floor marked out, I usually work a little bit faster on the second and the third floors, because it's just a repeat of the same thing, possibly using different materials. Thinking I should try going with cobble and wood on the second floor, or on the upper floors. See, like that first house over there, and like this house here, it's all cobble on the lower floor, and then wood and cobble on the upper floors. And this one is stone, brick, and wood on the lower, and all wooden cobble on the upper floors. So let's go ahead and continue. And it looks like the sun's going down again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up this floor. And I will get back to you guys in a little while. I've got to put a ring around everything. I'm going to use nether brick to ring out the the second floor, and I'll be right back. Okay, there it is. That is the first floor all flushed out. Still need to consider putting in some, what is it? Some windows. Tidy that up a little bit so it looks kind of even on the inside of this building, or portion of the building. I don't need it to match up entirely with that over there. I think that'll be fine. But wanted to discuss some other ideas with you guys first. Gonna put a door here, I guess. And was thinking of playing around with some of these nether fences. Now I don't know how well a door will fit in here. I don't have any on me at the moment, but I was thinking of doing something with these in the windows, kind of like that, or possibly here, and then something like glass blocks on this side. So there's a couple of choices to work with. Could even do the stair thing like that. Don't know. But I'll think about it for an episode and see what you guys think, and I'll clean it up after I get some responses. If you guys have any ideas, I'm not gonna go ahead and just finish it up, and like I have with a lot of the other buildings, I just kind of lay it out however I want. And this time I think I'll let you guys give me some ideas first. But we're gonna go up to the next floor and we're gonna start working on that. So the second floor usually has full height windows, unlike the first floor where I've got that first layer. So I think what I was going to do up here is go ahead and make the dividers out of cobble. I think that's how it was going to go. Well, I'm going to do it on this side. A block there, 1, 2, block there, 1, 2, a block, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, block, 1, 2, block, and a block. Should match the same on this side. Oh, there's that three-way center. Okay. I got it now. I wonder what I'm going to put in here. I could probably put a nice big window. I think that'll work. Oops, I missed. Block there, block there. Now I'm going to put the roof on over this. And I was thinking of doing the roof in, what are these, stone brick stairs? But there's already a lot of stone brick on this side, so I think it's going to clash, or just kind of look like that building over there, look kind of odd. So let me go ahead and finish up the second floor here. Oops, I need a piece in the middle. There we go. And once I get the second floor laid out, I will come back and we'll look at the roof for that piece right there. Okay, the sun is now rising on the third day. I was going to start the third floor on the third day, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on a roof for our little L section over here. And I have kind of an idea of how I'm going to do that so that it won't clash too terribly much. If you look at the roofs on the other buildings, you'll see, I don't know what that flat section is called. I didn't do it on that roof. I tried to put dormers in instead. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put cobblestone on this side of the roof and make it a little flat section, and then I start my stair step like that, at least, so I don't know what this portion is called, but there's that. And then I'll build the stair, or the what is this, the roof section here. And something I didn't know before was that if you jump while you place a roof, it'll place place a stair. If you jump while placing a stair, it'll place the stair below you in the direction that you want it to be, and you don't have to hold down shift and hang out over the edge, because as I was doing that before, I noticed that I would tend to fall off whenever I placed the stair. And I saw the Mine Fiend doing the same thing on his roof the other day. He was it was his wheat farm, I think, is what he was working on. Now on these flat side pieces, I've got these caps on them, depending on which material I'm using for the roof. I don't think you can make nether brick half stone or half slabs. I'm not sure if that's possible at all. I might try later on, but today is not going to be that day. And if it's not possible to make nether brick half slabs, I will just go ahead and put wood in instead. Because this wood is actually, to me, it looks like it's clashing with the well, I don't know if clashing is the right word, but it's disappearing almost the same color as the nether brick in this particular texture. Not sure I like the nether brick on this one. So now I'm going to start working on the third floor. And once the third floor is laid out and finished, I'm going to start working on the top, the roof. I have a different idea I want to try out for the top roof. Still, it's going to look fairly similar, but what I want to do is put dormers in the sides, not on the ends, like on that one. Put it on the long side. So I'm going to skip ahead to where I'm working on the final roof, and I will get right back to you guys. So don't go anywhere. Alright, got the fourth floor started. An attic is what it's going to be, but I'm going to try and put dormers in the sides of the roof along here. I have one over there that's going to be similar to what I'm putting in here. That one only has one. This one's going to have 8, I think. Yeah, we're going to try 8. So For the materials that I'm going to need is some cobblestone. I'm going to do the same thing that I've done on the other roofs here. I'm going to go up 2 blocks and then start a stair step. Oh boy. Okay, we'll put a stair here, like that. And then a stair like that. And then we need at least 3 for a dormer, like this, for a window. And then, oops, stair facing the wrong way, and it goes flying off the edge, like that. And then another one of these. So let's see how that matches up on the other side. Followed by a stair, a block, and a block. Okay. It's not going to match up with the windows below, but I think it will be alright. And stair there. Let's finish off this side at least. And we have a single in the center, which is cool. So that means it'll be capped with a half slab. Like that, and we'll go like that. That stair there. It's not gonna work. I need a whole one. There. Kind of tricky figuring out how this roof is actually supposed to look like. And then I don't have any. I really need to figure out if that's even possible. But I'm going to finish up this side first and then create, or see if it's possible to create the half slabs. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, that's gonna work. Just go like that, and there, and that, and that, and then one of those there. Okay, guys, that would be the recipe for nether brick half slabs, and no, it's not possible to make nether brick half slabs. So what I'm going to have to do is use wooden half slabs to cap off my roof. Or maybe obsidian. No, obsidian you can't make half slabs out of either. So yeah, I'm going to definitely have to use wood. And I've got some here I'll just bring that along and we'll stick it up on the roof. But first I want to take a look at the roof to see how it's, or take a look at the house to see how it's looking. It looks strange to me. It looks really strange. Maybe next time I'll plan ahead and only do a dormer on each side, because the four of them looks kind of weird. At least it does to me. But I'm going to finish up this house the way it is, and still going to wait on you guys to let me know what you think for the first and second floor windows. But I need roof access. How do I get on the roof? I still have some dirt. Yeah, I've got some dirt. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave the dormers on that side and just put in a regular roof on this other side. I don't know. One of these days I got to make myself a really long house with a roof that's 32 blocks long. So it takes me a lot of stairs to make the roof. Nah, I'm just kidding. Mindfiend's wheat farm that he put a roof over, that was a lot of stairs. That's a lot of roof. Because I know each row of the wheat farm was 32 long. And then I put a little cap on each end like that. Oop. And then I come over here, and since I didn't give myself any decent... Oh, I do have roof access. Never mind. Cap it like that, and of course... Oh good, I did bring the other stack with me. Well, I'm going to just jump off of it, take a look at it from the outside. Okay, this is a pretty rough, basic layout. I don't know if the cobble looks alright on this end. I probably should have gone with like stone brick or something. Combination of nether brick and stone brick might have been better to look at. I don't know, what do you guys think so far? This is just a rough frame of the house without any windows in it yet. So let's take a jaunt up to the upper lookout. There's still the lookout up there in the castle, but you can't really get a good view of the castle itself from up there. And I do need to extend the road out here and have it cross over this bit of the swamp. There's a lot more terraforming I've got planned around here to make it look nice and still be traversable. I believe that's a word. Okay, there's a nice view of the castle. Nice side view of it. Head up to the little lookout. And there's the town and the new house you can't see very well because there's a torch in the way. Let me set up another block of dirt. There we go. So there's the three new buildings. I don't know what to call this one, but there's the... Alright, well, I'm going to have to cut it short. Thanks for watching. You guys have been awesome. Have a good day.